National Nutrition Month is a campaign highlighting the importance of a balanced diet, including exercise, of course, and an overall healthy lifestyle. Joining us to speak more about National Nutrition Month is St. Louis University nutrition instructor Kathy Mora and culinary arts instructor and chef at the Soulard School, Monica Watson. And actually, you're not really the chef at the school, you're the instructor, right? But you're a chef in real life and training, which
Correct.
is like, who would not want to have that title, right? That's awesome. I bet your family loves that. How about
well,
you?
yes, they do, but it's an awesome job.
Yeah, I would imagine it is. So this is National Nutrition Month, March, and you guys you live and breathe nutrition.
Mostly, yes.
Yeah, and Kathy, you're an instructor at St. Louis University, and one of, I think, the focus of both of you is nutrition in the home, and I think that's a really important topic.
Yes. And what we really want to focus on with National Nutrition Month, what our message is also, and I think generally what National Nutrition Month is about, is focusing on food first. So really promoting food so that people are encouraged to eat a variety of foods, to eat foods with a lot of different colors, and to try new foods and to cook.
Okay, so what does that mean, food first? Explain that.
So what we try to promote is that people really choose food before supplements.
Okay.
And so to understand that how food grows, where food grows, that you can purchase, what food is available in your local area, and that the food that you eat really provides all the nutrition that you need.
Okay, so define supplements, because it can be many different categories.
So supplements are anything that's supplemental to what you would eat. So we look at, even vitamins and minerals, supplements, any kind of sports-aided supplement,
like protein
powders, and things like that. Right. So we really want to focus on food, that if people eat a variety of foods and eat enough food, then they can really actually meet all their nutrition needs just from food.
So we don't need to be going out and buying all those popular
all the concoctions.
Yeah.
All the concoctions. They might taste good and they're fine to have, but they really aren't intended to replace the food that we want people to eat.
You're actually making it sound super easy. I think this is probably
what we want to promote.
Yeah.
Teach people. That's exactly the message we want to make, is that food is easy, and we can teach people lots of different varieties of ways to make it fun and tasty and easy.
Okay, so in talking about nutrition, and you've got a family, you've got little kids, or you've maybe got grandparents living with you, how do you, in the household, how are we as consumers knowledgeable about what really is a nutritious diet? How do we get that information, and help me?
I think generally we're not. And that's what Kathy and I have found, that families really struggle to figure out how to get my child to eat something green.
Right.
How to prepare meals for my aging parents who may not have the same appetite they used to have. How my son or daughter who is off to college for the first time is going to navigate what's good for me, what's not. Right. So we really like to focus with our company that we have started, Truprovender, on real food, true food, and what exactly that means, and to make it simple for people.
Okay. So how do you make it simple?
We break it down to the nutrition, the food, and the recipes.
Okay.
So we give a little information about the food, say spinach, and we try to address spinach in a multitude of ways. How to eat it for breakfast, how to get it in at lunch, how to get it in at dinner. Try to take the intimidation of the cooking out.
And would you say that in a family, and our viewers have families of all ages, but it seems like starting out with babies, that it's maybe an easier way to approach nutrition by kind of getting it ingrained without making it a big topic, right?
Yes. Absolutely.
And I think one of the things that the other messages that we really like to promote with young families is to have the food available. The parents, whatever parent or caregiver is there, should also be a good role model, and that they can see that a lot of different kinds of foods fit. So you don't have to be restrictive. That's the other message that I think is really important with nutrition right now. There's a lot of negative messages. We really want to encourage people to enjoy the food that they like and eat the food that they like, but that there's many, many ways to do that in a healthy approach.
Yeah. Now, we're going to have to take a break in a minute, but real quick, what about frozen food? Does that fit into a nutritious diet? Because you're talking kind of intimidating terms here, like cooking and recipes. So I just want to.
So, do you mean like frozen, like pre-made meals, or just frozen vegetables?
Like pre-made meals, for example. They're all over the place, easy to get, easy to cook.
I think it depends, on what the brand is and what the alternatives. For people who need something convenient and quick, there are better choices.
Okay.
And I think if you have that, but you bring some fruit with you, then you can make it into more of a complete meal.
Okay, very good. So we're going to take a quick break right now, but stay tuned to STL TV Live. We'll be back with more helpful information for National Nutrition Month. We'll be talking more with Kathy and Monica after this break.